Hello everyone, welcome to the study of vectors. Here you are given point A, whose component is 1, 2, 3, and point B, whose component is 2, 3, 4, and point C, whose component is 3, 4, and 5. Now, you are required to show that point A, B, and C are collinear. Now, in order for you to show that these 2 points are collinear, there are 2 steps which are involved. First of all, we are going to get A and B, which will be found by 2, 3, 4 minus in bracket 1, 2, 3. You obtain that vector. So you have 2 minus 1, which will give you 1. 3 minus 2 will give you 1. And 4 minus 3 will give you also 1. Then we obtain BC, vector BC, which is given by 3, 4, 5 minus 2, 3, 4, which will give you 1, 1, 1. That way. Once now you obtain A and B, A and B and BC, you express B and C in terms of a scalar multiple of the other. That way, you substitute. Your A and B is 1, 1, 1. That way, which is equal to K into bracket 1, 1, 1. K is a scalar quantity. Then the objective is to obtain the value of K. So 1 is equal to K. So here we are going to obtain that, which implies that K is equal to 1. So meaning that we can write our vector. It means that we can express our A and B as equal to 1, B, C. That way, whereby 1 is a constant. So now since vector A and B, or even you can write BC, is equal to 1, AB. So now since vector A and B and BC can be expressed as a scalar multiple of one another, it means that and they share a common point, which is B. It means that our vectors are collinear. So in order for you to express whether vectors are collinear, first of all, you express them in terms of a scalar multiple of one another, as shown here. Then you see whether they share a common point. In our case, our common point is point B. So since they can be expressed in the form of a scalar multiple of one another, then it implies that these 2 vectors of ours share, and they are sharing a common point, then it means they are collinear. Collinear vectors are vectors which are along the same line. Like in this case now, they are along the same line here. They are along the same line. So there are 3 stages which are involved. First of all, you get, when you are given 3 components, A, B, and C, first of all, you get vector A and B, which is found by B minus A, as shown here. Then, once you get vector A and B, you also get vector BC. vector BC, which is founded by, this is C, this part here is C, which is founded by C minus B. You subtract the component of C from those of B to obtain your result there. Once you have done that, now you express your vector in form of a scalar multiple of the other. Once you do that, now you obtain the value of K. After obtaining the value of K, you see whether they share a common point. In our case, B is a common point. So since now vector A and B and BC can be expressed as a scalar multiple of one another, and they are sharing a common point B, then it means our three given points, which is A, B, and C, they are a collinear point. Thanks so much for taking your time to study with me on collinear point. For more such studies of the vector, tune on to my YouTube channel so that we may continue learning together. Bye bye. See you in the next presentation.